Welcome to Manga Path, the show where I, Pesticia Luna, here with my co-host,
Manga Chef Isaiah.
watch and or read a thing and talk about it. I'm Manga Chef Isaiah. What did we start? What did we do this week?
Amagi Brilliant Park.
Oh, look at that. You did it.
Yeah, I said
Good. Good job. It only took you a day.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, Amagi Brilliant Park. Shortened to Amaburi. Because sometimes you don't want to say Amagi Buri Park. It's mad work. But yeah, okay, so Amaburi is like a light novel thing, and then it got adapted into an anime after it got adapted into a manga. The manga's really short. It's like 32 chapters, and the anime was a season. So, 2014. A long while ago, I guess, right? For us, from when we're recording this.
Yeah, it's like 5 years later.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. So it started on October 7th, 2014, and ended on December 26th, 2014. So fall to winter. Not that bad. But, yep. Monkey Brilliant Park had 13 episodes, and it has a cadre of people. But I feel we only really need to talk about 6. Because they show up all the time, and everyone else just occasionally shows up. One thing I was kind of surprised by, Muse, the water spirit, whatever, right? She shows up a lot in the anime, but I remember in the manga, I didn't really read the night novel, but I remember in the manga, she showed up like 3 times? Tops? Also, all her friends got a big role, as opposed to in the manga, they were just like, if they ever need to talk to Kanye West, and I will explain that in a minute.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I will explain that in a minute. Kanye West. Then it would go like, Muse, you do it. Okay, so yeah, there's 3 main people, and I guess you didn't know this, but I knew this. They're actually named after rappers. So, there's Kanye West, or Seiya Kanye, and the Sei in his name is West. So his name is West Kanye. There's the Princess of the Magical Kingdom, Latifah Floranza. Latifah is Queen Latifah, and I'm not fucking with you. And I'll give you a hint. So Isuzu Sento. So I just want to give you a hint. It involves a multiple of 5. Go for it. Rapper whose name involves multiple of 5 and might sound something like her name.
Multiple of 5. I don't know.
You got shot in the mouth.
What's his name?
Come on.
The guy who died.
No, he didn't die.
Oh, then I don't know. I was thinking of
50
Tupac.
Cent.
Oh, 50 Cent.
50 Cent got shot in the mouth. That's what he sounds like that.
I don't know.
His entire thing is, I got shot 7 times and I'm still here, see? Yeah, he got shot in the mouth. That's why he's like kind of a weird way of he speaks. So yeah, Isuzu Sento means 50 bells. So she's 50 Cent.
But bells aren't really like cent.
No, but Sento is how you would say cent.
Okay. 50 Cento.
Yeah. 50 Cento.
And she does shoot people a lot.
She shoots people a lot. Guns are a big part of her thing.
But it's not real bullets.
It's not. Well, they are bullets. They're magic bullets. We'll get into it. Anyway, Kanye West is voiced by Koki Uchiyama, and I'm gonna call him that now. Like now that it's out there, because it's funny.
Yeah.
I fucking love Koki Uchiyama. Like for real, real. I know we've talked about him before. I just want to know if you remember why.
This is a lot of male voice leads.
He's a lot of male voice leads, but there's a specific one that we've talked about on this show.
Was he in Danganronpa?
No. He was on a harem thing
It's a lot of choices.
that involves robots.
Oh, was he in Flag?
No, not Gawarare. Although I'm not surprised that's where you went first. A person on this show did work on Gawarare, but no, not him.
I don't know.
He's Ichika Orimura, the guy from Infinite Stratos. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Also, he's Raku Ichijo, the harem guy from Nisekoi. Also, for people who like Boku no Hero Academia, he's the guy who makes people dissolve. Something Shigaraki. I forget his first name. And this is for me. Show by Rock is a thing I never shut up about. Even if I don't tell you in intimate detail what it's about. It's a Mahou Shoujo thing with magic. And the magic is powered by music and guitars. Ion, the Lion Man, whose name also sounds a lot like that thrash metal band I'm really into, is on Show by Rock, and he's voiced by Koki Uchiyama.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's for me.
He does a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Is he always like the same? Cause you say he's the guy from Infinite Shots, right?
Yeah, but Ichiga's really soft. Ichiga doesn't have like a rough voice. Not like this guy. This guy talks like a big dick asshole. Cause he's Kanye West. And Kanye West is flashy and selfish.
Yeah.
And he never shuts up about himself. Do you see it? Do you see it now?
Yep.
Especially because it's 2014 Kanye West before he went completely insane. It's a younger, less crazy Kanye West. Anyway, Latifah Floranza is voiced by Yukio Fuji, who was on Lupin Sansei as Rebecca Rossellini, who is the only villain in Lupin Sansei, I guess, technically. I don't know what you know about Lupin Sansei, but that whole thing is... So I tricked him into getting married with me so that I could steal some shit. And now I have his last name, but I don't feel like divorcing him because I'm the whole cool, super cool, rich criminal lady, and she just disappears. She's like 18 things. She's like an actress, a model, a blah, 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 but it's all a front because she's actually a thief. Just like the main guy. She was also Hotaru on the redo of Bishoujo Senshi Sailor Moon Crystal that they've been doing recently. And this is a weird one. I don't know if anybody knows this. Rakudai Kishi no Cavalry. It's like, it's a harem thing. It's a battle harem thing, sorta. So, yeah, it's weird. But she plays the main guy, so I don't actually know what he sounds like. I've only read the manga. So I was like, okay, sure. Whatever. Then there's Isuzu Sento, whose name is apparently, actually, Isuzuruha Sento Lugia. Like, Isuzu Sento is her attempt to make her name sound Japanese, which works. Is voiced by Ai Kakuma. Ai Kakuma did work on Gawarare. She's Berserker!
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Remember the 10-year-old girl? His
Yeah.
middle name was Berserker? It's like,
And
I
she
wonder
always
what
has
you
the
are.
tics.
Berserker? What are you about? You're repeating the end of every sentence twice. Also, she was on High School DxD in like the 3rd season. As Rose Weiss, who is apparently important. I don't know. I just learned this. Also, She's Lala, fucking Momose, the dual Han. And another harem thing is Yuragiso no Yuna-san, where she plays the drunk Oni lady, Nonko Arahabaki. And then there's these three fucks who hang out all the goddamn time. There's Malfo, who's voiced by Ayako Kawasumi, who is voiced by Ai Sakuraba. No, who's voiced by Ayako Kawasumi is the actress. She voices Ai Sakuraba, which is a name I remember from something. I just have difficulty pulling it from like somewhere. I'm like, I know that's the name of a character from a thing. Fuck if I remember what. Ai Sakuraba is like, isn't that? God damn it! What is that? I feel like that's in a. Oh yeah, that's the chick from Ayori Yoshi. See, I wrote the note. I just couldn't remember where it was for a second.
Oh, that show you don't care about.
I like it. It's just nobody knows it. Do you know who Ayori Yoshi is?
Oh no, I was thinking of another thing.
I've talked about it where it's like the guy, it's a harem thing, but the guy is married from minute one, so he actually doesn't care.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Also, she's Saber in all the Fate stuff. And the one thing that I got really excited about was Megumi Noda from or rather Nodame from Nodame Cantabile, which is like this thing about a girl who plays piano and a guy who's like wants to be a composer, and it's like it's a whole romance thing about music, classical music. It's had like 4 seasons. I really like it. The point is, she was the main character in all of those. Also, Malfo looks exactly like a character from a different show. Because I guess they were made by the same company. So they were just like, yeah, whatever, just put him in there.
So it's like a little shout out to our company.
I guess. Well, no, I mean, they're the same company. So it's a shout out to the other show, I guess. Also, then there's Macaron, the sheep thing.
That sheep is an asshole.
I hate the cat, the dog, the pink dog thing a lot more. He's gross.
Yeah.
I hate him.
Well, they're all gross. I mean, except for Muffle.
No. Muffle's a weird asshole. Macaron is like a Yankee. And then Tirami's explicitly just a pervert. He is nothing if not a scumbag. Remember that time they're like, they're doing the stupid pirate invasion. He immediately turns sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate him a lot more. Like Macaron is like, are you really gonna fucking switch sides? He's like, no, how could I ever betray my friend? He's like, oh, thanks, man. He's like, yeah, so I just need you to do me this favor, so that we can like start working on your escape. What do I do? And he just shoves him off. I was like, there you go, Paul. Bye. Peace out. See ya. That's straight evil. And then when the pirates are getting fought off, he goes, "All right, who do I help out though?" Like, as if the pirates are gonna win this, I might as well just help them out now and stay in their good graces.
The macaron basically roofied Izu.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say that he's good. I'm just saying I hate the actual
I feel
other
like that's
one more.
worse.
The only thing he did was give her a thing that makes her voice her thoughts.
That could be really bad.
I mean, yeah, it could be. But as compared to, yes, I legitimately had all these women cheat on their husbands with me, and then I called them up at the same time. Don't worry, I'll take the heat. And hey, just in case everything goes south, I'm gonna join the other side. Deuces. And also, he was super planning on what's the word? Statutory raping that high school girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's done a lot more than just the one thing. I'm not saying Macaron's not a dirtbag. I'm saying Tirami is a way worse dirtbag. He was legitimately gonna do that. He's like, let's just get somewhere private. And keeps trying to hop on her, and I'm like, I don't like this at all. Please stop. And it only succeeded because she finally got sick of it.
She's like, you're
But
the
yeah,
worst.
but yeah. Anyway,
Is that why he's an amusement?
Makaron is voiced by Ryoko Shiraishi, who was Hayate Ayasaki and Hayate no Gotoku, the thing about the butler. And this isn't a poll, but only because like I realized, man, Nejima's in a lot of things, or at least the amount of people you needed to make Nejima work means that they needed a lot of that. Those people are gonna work elsewhere, obviously. But she also ended up voicing Kaede Nagase, who's like a ninja girl who looks vaguely like, do you remember Mitsune Kono, or I guess Kitsune as they called her in Love Hina? Do you remember? She was the older lady who's a writer and drinks all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she kind of looks like her, except with like a ponytail. So like, and it's because the guy wrote both of those. But it's weird how they like look very similar. I was like, huh, okay. Again, this wasn't the part of Nejima where I actually read it, and then like it turned into a fight thing, and I was like, I'm out. So yeah, I have vague memories of that. When I saw the face, I was like, oh yeah, that's the ninja girl. I remember her. She like bathes in a barrel, like she lives in the countryside. Anyway, Tirami is voiced by Ai Nonaka. I really do like Ai Nonaka. She also voiced the character on Nejima, the Ojo-sama girl, Konoka Konoe, and she voiced the ponytail veteran witch chick on Madoka, Kyoko Sakura. She also voiced the aunt on Denpa Onna to Seishun Otoko, Meme. I forget what their last name is. And this is again, always just for me. She is Kafka Fuda on Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei in all of its variations. I really like Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei.
You do. It's the most Japanese.
It is. I guess that's what it is. It's the most Japanese, and therefore it's the most entertaining to me. I don't know. I don't know why. I just really like it. Okay, so I got a question. What do you want to talk about?
We could go over the premise and talk about the characters, like we were doing before.
Go ahead.
Now that we know they're rappers.
Tell them what's happening. Oh, I already knew. I knew from the day it happened. We implies both of us.
Yes.
Yeah, I already knew. You're the one who learned this now.
Yeah. Alright, so this show's about a magical park that's going out of business unless they get like 250,000 customers.
Which the show makes it 500. I don't know why.
No, it was 500 total.
Like at the end of the thing. Yeah, but that's still weird because in the manga and the light novel it's 250 total.
Oh, total?
Yes.
They said they got 250 before.
No, in the manga and the light novel it's like get 250,000 people by this date and that's it. But in the show they made it 500 and I don't know why. That seems like such a minor change for no purpose.
That's annoying to me.
Right? It seems weird. Like, I guess it's not important, but my question is, then what prompted you to do that? Is it because 500 is easier to say?
Maybe it was bad for time.
I don't know.
Like, the census would be like 1 second longer. Perfect.
Who knows? Go ahead.
But, yeah, so they have to get 250 customers by the end of the summer, or else another business is going to take over. And it's, and they actually have, like, magical gathering there. Like
well, the thing is, it's like the amusement park is not actually an amusement park.
Yeah.
It's a place where people from a magical country teleported from. They're from Maple Land, like a mysterious magic world or whatever. And it's like, yeah, when people have fun, they let out this energy that's like mana, and that powers us. So, you know, that's what we do. And then there's another thing that gets explained way later on. It's like we really have to get the amount of mana. But you know, I mean, they're not all gonna die. That's not what happens. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. If they hire Kanye West, well, okay, so
They
50
force
Cent
him.
shows up to Kanye West and says, "Let's go on a date," and he's like, "Okay, sure," and or at least he understands it to be a date. And then all she does is drag him through the amusement park, and he goes, "This place sucks. This place sucks real hard. This place sucks more than anything else I've ever seen, actually. This place sucks." And at the end of it, 50 Cent says, "Okay, so would you be willing to take a management position so that you can, help this place be better?" And he goes, "No, this place sucks. I don't want anything to do with this. I have other shit I want to do with my life. Also, I'm too good for this place." And then he meets Queen Latifah, and then he has a vague memory of Queen Latifah from when he was a kid. And he goes like, "Oh shit, I think I remember meeting her. I don't know what that's about." And then Queen Latifah kisses him and gives him a magic power that lets him read the hearts of people. And then he passes out. And the next day, 50 Cent's at his house. And he's just like, I don't want to do this. But then he ends up doing it anyway. Partially to see some of his memories, other part because this place is a real shithole. That's kind of it.
Yeah, and he murks them. He makes them actually do their job.
He makes everybody better. Yeah, that's kind of it. It's just, let's get this park working.
And every episode is named Not Enough. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, there's a certain thing that they're working towards. Fun fact. Or I guess not so fun of a fact. And more of just the general statement. The light novel goes way past this. Like this, I thought maybe, they condensed the entire light novel into this. It's like, no, this really is like the first 2 volumes or something, and then it's just like 6 volumes of hijinks.
Oh, it becomes like Defrag.
No, it's more like, you know what? I don't even have a thing to compare it to, because it's basically like they're working together, and he's getting close to Suzu, but also he's thinking about Latifah and blah, 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 blah. And at the end,
That's a harem thing.
Yeah, it's sort of, but harem usually means more than 2 people, right? Otherwise, it's a love triangle.
Huh.
But also, he's not like in love with Queen Latifah.
He just remembers her.
Yeah, he cares about her deeply, and she also cares deeply about him. But like, he's totally gonna fuck 50 Cent, and that's weird. Which, by the way, that's actually how the thing ends. The thing ends with them like being in a love hotel, and like neither one of them is gonna say anything, and then like he just goes fuck it and kisses her, and then she kisses back, and then it's like, well, they're in a love hotel. They're about to fuck, and then somebody shows up. I don't remember who. It might have been the sheep. It might have been the dog. One of them shows up, and then they go like, all right, fuck it, forget it, let's get out of here.
Oh yeah, in the
love hotel. Yeah, in the light novel. That's the end of the light novel.
Because I remember went to the love hotel on this one.
They mention it, but that's actually how the light novel ends. Is that like they're about to have sex at the love hotel after making out, and then they don't.
So wait, then they never really got together.
They made out and stuff. Like they admitted their feelings for each other without words. But then that's My thing is, I again re-looking into this stuff. So apparently everyone has a mascot form, right? Like they look like humans sometimes, but then they can actually turn into a mascot form.
Mm-hmm.
So do you know what 50 Cent turns into?
The Musketeer.
No.
I mean
how does that even make sense?
Nutcracker thing.
A nutcracker? No. She's a Kappa. And they make a bunch of references to it throughout the light novel. Like, oh yeah, she really fucking loves cucumbers. I need to bathe 3 times a day or I feel like I'm gonna die. So she's a pink Kappa, apparently. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a pink Kappa.
Yep.
It's weird.
I don't know. Apparently everybody has a mascot form. Also, I have a picture from the light novel of what it looks like when those 3 are wearing their stupid badges. Remember they wear like the stupid badges to make themselves not look like costumes when they're outside?
Yeah, they have the amulet.
Yeah. So you know how they never show what they look like in the anime?
Yeah.
In the light novel, they have like a little picture here.
Oh, I can already tell they're like. Looks like they're like actual people.
Yeah,
Oh, they look
they're
like a
actual
boy band.
grown-ass men. But I was gonna say, fucking, I now understand why Tirami goes around hitting on girls, because his whole thing makes him look like a weird blonde pretty boy. Whereas Mofu, the macaron, I guess, because he ends all of his sentences with fucking something stupid. All of them end their sentences with something stupid. Like Tirami ends all of his sentences with me. Macaron ends all of his sentences with Ron. And Mofuro ends with all of his sentences with fucking Fu, or like Moron or Fu.
Are they
It
also
is-
based off of rappers?
I think they're actually genuine mascot characters, like when you go to an amusement park.
Oh, you'll see these things.
Yeah, you'll see shit like this all the time. They'll sometimes make like mascot characters for random things, because they'll be like, people will care more if there's a cute mascot character, and they're not wrong. They're not wrong. That's, as a matter of fact, in Rio ga Gotoku 6, there's a whole side quest about that, where they're like, we want more people to visit this town, so we made a mascot character for this town. It's Ono Michio. And there's like, the mission is called, oh no, it's Ono Michio. It's great. Great. I fucking love it. He's wearing like fisherman boots, because they're a fishing town. And he's wearing like his hat is like a little fucking, it's like a little bowl of noodles that are particular to that region. Like, it's super specific. But yeah, they do that all the time. So I think they're just regular mascots. If anything, I find it interesting that 50 Cent has a mascot form that she never turns into.
Probably because she doesn't need it. Probably because her actual form is better.
I guess. Maybe she just prefers being the human shape rather than turning into the pink kappa. But yeah, that's a thing. So, what do you have to say about Amagi Brilliant Park?
I like it.
Cool.
It's funny. Yeah.
I really like the art. It looks really pretty.
Yeah.
KyoAni does really pretty work.
It's very colorful.
Yeah. All the expressions are also really interesting. Like some of them when they're like fucking really mad, and it just gets like the hard lines. And it makes the creepy face, because he's like, yeah, I'm gonna sexually assault this girl. It's like, that's horrible. Like those little kids who, for some reason, attack 50 Cent all the time.
Oh yeah, they put her in an armbar.
They put her in an armbar and a leg lock. Like, one of those kids put her in a figure 4, and I'm like, what are you doing? Why? For what purpose?
That means they like you. Yeah.
I guess they do, but they make really weird faces when they do it. But yeah, that look is so interesting. I did not expect it to look that good.
It could be a meme.
It could be its own thing. Yeah. That's really how things are popular nowadays, so, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I think it looks really nice, and it is funny. I'll give it that. I like the episode where they were like, hey, Kanye West is sick. How about each of us pretend to be Kanye West for a day? And I'm like, how long was he sick for?
A day.
No, because, like, what? Did they keep tagging out every other period? How did that work? Was he sick for a day? Was he sick for a week? Because they kept tagging out.
Probably a week.
Yeah, well, anyway, they really confused that one girl. Because first she's dealing with 50 Cent, and then she gets the sheep, and then she gets the dog, and then she gets Mofu. And who fucking knows who he is if he's 4 different people. I like that bit. Especially the part where the small girl who's like in their high school, who's actually their senior, which is weird, because I remember that in the manga, or at least I think it was in the manga, where they go, so you remember how they hire those 3 girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
The older lady, and then the girl who looks like she got injured, and then the little girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I remember that in the manga, like, the little girl is the oldest one of them.
Oh,
So
that was
why
like
they
the
were-
joke.
Yeah, they were like in the manga, like here in the show, they like ignore her, and then they go, all right, whatever, you're hired. I guess you go to high school. But in the manga, they like just straight up walk by her. And she's like, I had an appointment. And I go, I'm not hiring a 10-year-old. And she's like, nah. And then they leave. And then when they come back, 50 Cent reads the application, and she goes, "Oh shit, she's 19." And they go, "Wait, are you in the year above us at school?" She's like, "Yeah." "Oh shit, we're sorry." "No, go ahead. Yeah, you got the job."
I feel like the gimmick's used a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
oh
bit.
no, you thought the girl. Like in
Well, it's a bit.
what's that show?
And
With the vampire that loves the guy.
the vampire that loves the
Jitsuo
guy.
Watashila.
What?
Jitsuo Tashi something.
What?
Let me look it up.
Jitsuwa watashi wa? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Where, okay, no, you didn't.
I like
You
to
didn't
think
say
I
that
did.
at all. If you had said that, I would have understood what you meant. Okay, well, you mean like how Akane is 300 years old or whatever?
Yeah.
I like that that's the first place you went to. There's a lot of other places that's in, but sure. But yeah, no, I mean, that was the bit where they were just like, oh shit, well, no, we should have hired you. Also, in the anime, they're just kind of background, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in the manga, each of them had their own dedicated chapter to them getting used to the park. It's like, oh, this girl's gonna work with this guy, and she just like, this guy sucks. But then she learns about like the passion that's required. Like I think the girl with the hair clip like ends up singing with the Elementario girls. Or no, she works with Makaron, the sheep, so she ends up singing there. It's like, I don't know why I'm here. I don't think I could do anything. And then she's like singing alone, and he goes like, that's what you can do, and it's a whole thing. Like they're a lot more prominent. But here they made the Elementario girls a lot more prominent, and that's not a complaint. It's just like, oh, that's cool. That's a weird way to take that.
But it worked. Maybe they thought it would be too long for the anime.
No, I just mean like, I'm amazed they pushed Elementario really hard.
Maybe they really like the air girl. That's an airhead.
Sylphie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, she's always being dumb.
Yeah, she's just out there. Her head is in the clouds. It's weird.
She is good for the background. Like if you just
She
see her
does,
spinning her
yeah.
braids and flying.
I was gonna say her playing fucking shogi with the big statue,
Mm-hmm.
and then by the end of it she goes, "My great lord," while the other girls are still talking.
Yeah.
And that works. That's a solid bit. So yeah, I mean it's just fun, I guess. There's not a lot for me to say.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing that you pick this. Is it just because you were talking about it?
Yep. You
Cool.
said you gotta pick something by 12. That's not Ikuto-sen.
Because you didn't wanna. You backed down really hard.
I didn't back down. I just
Yeah,
said
you did.
I got bored of it.
No, you said I fell asleep before episode 3. I don't think I can do this.
I didn't say I don't think I could do this. I just
That's
said
what
it's
you
really
said.
boring.
Yeah. It's a fight thing. I don't know. It's up to
I
you.
thought it was gonna be good.
A better fight thing.
I was wrong.
But do you have anything to say beyond that?
No, they didn't really go over the top or anything. It was pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it's kind of hanging out, and then like doing stuff for the park, and then hanging out, and then doing stuff for the park.
Kanye West, like, get your shit together. Then they're like, fine.
There's a couple of things I picked out, if only because like I thought they were interesting. Like the dolphin samurai, I don't know what that's about. I don't know why. Something about the dolphin speaking like a samurai, like saying Sesha and Degozaru, legitimately made me chuckle. I don't know what it is. It's just the idea of a dolphin with the little kabutobushi, and it sort of decided and going, Takadeyo Degozaru. Like, it made me smile.
Maybe because it's super weird.
Yeah, I guess that's it. It's just goofy. And I was like, is that a fucking samurai dolphin? It is a samurai dolphin. everybody has a thing. Like everybody who they talk is has a thing. It's kind of interesting. Cause like fucking like for example the wrench. I literally can't remember his name. I think his name was something like Wrench. But like he talks like a really old man. He says oida and shit like that. Like it's weird. Also, Toriken, the Triceratops. By the way, voiced by Jun Fukuyama. I recognized his voice immediately. The second he came up, I was like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot he was in this. Is the Triceratops who like his constant refrain is he says, oh, I'm gonna have to bend over for that one. Which what he means is he's getting hard, and I was like, that's a weird joke for this character to make.
Wait, how do you have to bend over?
He has to cover his dick.
Oh.
So he has to lean forward to cover his dick so that you won't see him as he's getting hard. That's a thing. That's a thing.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, well, it's about having an awkward boner in public.
I'm gonna have to bend over for this one.
No, that's what he's. No, he's basically says it all the time, but he's like, oh, why are you bending forward? And I was like, shut up. That's a thing. You're covering a boner? But he says that about anything. It's really weird. It's like he doesn't say that about weird sex stuff like Tirami. He says it like okay, so there's that part where he's making the map for the park, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then fucking Kanye West is like, this map, all these maps suck. Throw them away. He goes, I spent a week making these maps. And then like Kanye West sits down and makes it better than him. And he goes, oh man, that's such a great map. I'm gonna have to bend over for this one. And I'm like, what?
I thought he was gonna like work super hard to make it.
No, because he said he doesn't say bend over backwards. He says like lean forward. Like he said, the way he says it in Japanese implies that he's like covering something. I'm like, is that imply that he's? Oh, it is. It is.
Yes.
What? Why?
Maybe he has a thing for maps. I don't know.
No, he does it in general. He says it a lot. Like that's his thing. He just says it a bunch. I can't remember specific circumstances, but a lot of the time when he shows up and he talks about it, he's like, oh, wow, I'm going to have to bend over for this one. Or like, wow, that's really going to make me bend over. Like he says it all the time. And I'm like, that's a weird joke.
Yeah. That's really weird.
Yeah. That's why I was like, really? Okay. Fine. I mean, it's not a complaint. It's just more like that's the joke he gets.
You're gonna go for that out of everything else.
Yeah. Weird choice, but all right.
And he's also like a mascot, so.
Yeah. I don't even know. Like, I don't even want to ask that question, but I don't know if they have dicks. I don't understand.
Maybe his human form is like.
Is a weird office guy?
Yeah.
Maybe it is. I don't know, man. It's just weird. I just thought that was a really weird joke that he keeps pulling it out. If you'll pardon the pun. He's going, oh man, I'm gonna have to bend over for that one, or that was really good. Gonna have to bend over. I'm like, oh, gotta need to cover up on that one. Also, there's the shark that's called Jaw. That's like a whiny baby shark. It's like, oh god. It's like how he sounds all the time.
Oh no, Jaw. Yeah.
No, Jaw, the shark.
Yeah,
not the crocodile. Yeah. Like there's every time he's on screen, he's like, oh god, oh jeez. And when he turns into a giant, horrible shark, like whenever he touches water. By the way, they don't do that. I don't think they do that bit in the anime, but there's a bit in like the manga where like that happens to him. And Kanye West comes out and goes, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he goes like, what do you mean? I just wanted to say hello to the kids. And he's like, no, you look horrifying. He's like, what do you mean? And he shows him a mirror. He goes, oh my god, is that what I look like? He's like, not normally. There just seems to be a thing. He touches water, he turns realistic shark, and then it's horrifying. So yeah, I don't know.
I don't think a shark is good in an amusement park.
I don't know. I don't know what any of this is. I just remember he's really good at keeping those fucking seals in their place. Because seals are terrified of sharks.
I also like the wrestling guy when they're doing the interviews.
Oh yeah.
No, Okuru.
Okuro is the guy who works for them. Then
Yeah.
there's the other guy who's doing the application.
And then they made them wrestle each other.
Yeah. Which he said like I'm really weak and it hurts me to do like holds and stuff. And he's like, "Oh, could you like come in here?" And then they start fighting. I thought I said I couldn't do holds. And he's like, "I don't know. I don't know what's going on." And just like elbow drops him and shit. See, like that's just it though. Like it's just bits. Like I feel like reciting bits is weird.
That's what I said. I thought it was like defrag.
Would you compare?
Like if you like the show, to bits, yes,
Yeah.
then you like the show.
Yeah, I guess that works.
But there's also the part maybe you like magical stuff. I don't know.
There's like an actual story to it. It just gets buried under the bits. Because
Yeah.
it's more focused on the bits than anything else. Alright, well, I guess it's food time. Okay, this is weird. Because, was it popular when it came out? I think it was.
I think so. I don't know, because we like stuff that's usually not popular. And we just don't look to see if it's popular or not.
Yeah. I don't know.
I want to say it didn't lose money.
No, I don't think it did.
So safe to say it did at least average.
Yeah, it did a good amount. Okay. Well, alright. So it's relatively well liked. It's hit or miss. It's really quick, I guess. What would that even be?
Maybe we're missing something from it.
No, I don't think it's missing anything. I would just say it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. Would you call it sweet?
Yeah, a bit sweet.
Yeah, because like 50 Cent, Queen Latifah, and Kanye West have a whole weird love triangle thing going on.
Yeah. Queen Latifah is pretty sweet.
So, yeah. Like, there's that whole episode where 50 Cent is trying not to say how she feels about him.
Yeah. She kept banging her head on the desk. On everything.
Yeah. Which I'm amazed Kanye West just goes, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get your shit together.
But he's Kanye West, like, he has to be.
All he cares about is himself and his job.
Yeah.
That's very 2014 Kanye. Technically, the light novel's older, so it might be 2012 Kanye. Is that by the time that he did the taking the fucking trophy from Taylor Swift, or was that before? I remember Obama was president when that happened, because then Obama had the quote of saying, he's a jackass."
I think that was after.
No. It was during Obama's presidency.
No, I meant after he took the award.
Was it? That's what I mean. When did that happen? That happened like a while ago, didn't it?
Yeah, like 2000. Yeah, like 12 or 11. I don't know.
All right. Well then, yeah. I guess then yeah, it is that kind of Kanye. It's way after the George Bush doesn't care about black people.
I think he did it when he came out with the what was it, Yeezus album.
No, because that's like kind of recent, and that other thing is like fucking yeah.
The one
You know
that has
what?
like all that power. You can't have all that power.
Is that
What song is it?
right? Yeah. I'm about to
It's
look
a
up
long
this
time
man's
ago.
discography. I'm about to look up this man's discography.
It's like 7 years ago.
Because that might help. That might help. If I can see his discography, I'll probably find out. Let's look it up. Let's go. Live research. Okay, no, Yeezus was in 2013. That happened before that. Yeah, that happened before he put out My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, because everyone was still sucking his dick from Graduation and 808s and Heartbreak. So it's like 2009, 2010. That happened a decade ago. Holy shit.
Man, Kanye West has been the same for like 10 years.
That's weird. He also gets to hang out with Raekwon, I guess. Who knows? I don't understand the world we live in. But, yeah, okay. Like 2009, 2010. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, that feels right. Okay, so what do you want to say? What do you want to go with this? Kind of sweet, hit or miss.
It's kind of mean too.
Is it?
The mascots, yeah.
I don't know if they're mean. I think they're just shitty. But like they're only used for excuses as jokes.
I think most people are used for. Are we just focused on the main three people then?
I was just gonna say if we include everyone, then everyone only exists for jokes. If we're talking about the main three, Queen Latifah, Kanye West, and 50 Cent, they have something going on. You know? And I guess Mofu as Queen Latifah's uncle, who apparently had a huge boner for his sister, also has a thing. Because he's like, I'm her uncle and she's my die and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Okay. What about Toffee? Okay, it's chewy, it's sweet. Not everyone I know likes it because it's kind of hard to get through.
Mhm.
And because it comes in small little pieces, you can have a bunch of it at once.
I don't see how that would relate to the manga. I mean the anime.
Well, I mean, it's all bits, isn't it? It's not really consistent.
Yeah. So you put all the bits together, it'll be the whole.
Yeah, that'd be like a bag of toffee.
So it's a bag of toffee.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you tell me. Does you think that makes sense?
Yeah, I think a bag of toffee makes sense.
All right, cool. Then wow, shit, that's. God, did we even hit an hour?
Let me check. No.
Nope. Guess not. Fine. Then I do want to talk about the news because everybody shut the fuck up.
Alright, shut the fuck up. Alright.
KyoAni burned down.
Yep.
And that's part of why we were talking about this before the show. Because we were talking about the KyoAni burn, fucking arson attack.
39 people died.
Was it? I thought it was 33.
39.
Jesus. A lot of people are injured. One dude had to get his leg amputated. And a bunch of people are missing, including the director of Amagi Brilliant Park. Among other things, the man's directed a bunch of shit.
Didn't he die?
Well, no, he's missing, so it's assumed he's dead. Is apparently the thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, right? It's crazy.
Like, you never expect that to happen.
No. Of all the things I could, like, you know, I was like, oh yeah, this place might get attacked. No. No, a guy throwing a fucking firebomb to KyoAni, and also nearly dying in the process. Because he had to get taken to a hospital to get his burns treated, because they're like, yeah, he was gonna die. Everybody got mangled in this shit.
It's not even... Well, I guess it's important, but I don't think it's, like, the most important thing.
To, like, try to kill people? No.
Yeah.
I don't think it's enough to try to kill people.
To him it is, clearly, but...
Oh, yeah. But, again, I'll reiterate, I think he was a crazy person.
Yeah.
I legitimately believe he's a crazy person.
Doesn't he have to be a crazy person to kill 40 people? I mean, to kill a whole company. I don't think normal people do that.
I don't think normal people do that. I'll give you that. But I mean, there's a distinction between like psychotic break and legitimately crazy. You know what I mean?
Like a mental disorder. From, like...
Yeah, like a psychotic break is, oh, one thing finally snapped him mentally. Versus crazy is, I have to shoot the president because Satan told me in through my box of Captain Crunch that this will save Jesus. Like, that's what I mean by crazy. Like the kind of person who super believes that the moon was filled with aliens and that's why we left. Like I mean, like crazy, crazy. We were talking with some friends when it a few days after the fact, and like a friend of ours said that the guy might have had the fire because he thought they were stealing his ideas. Which I was like, I don't think they did. I think he might just believe that because he's crazy. Know what I mean?
Mhm.
So yeah, that's what I mean. I think he might be crazy. Like he's like they
He was
stole
already
my
arrested
ideas from my
some other
brain.
times
Oh yeah,
for robbery.
he was already in jail once. So really, this is not surprising.
If he was
I'm just
arrested for robbery, he's already stealing stuff from other people.
I don't I just like what the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean that they stole your ideas? What are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? What what
Maybe
what
he
do you
just
mean?
thinks certain things belong to him.
Yeah, I don't know. It makes me think of like that what do you call it? Shit, what's it called when two people parallel thinking? When two people have like the same exact idea like miles away from each other with nothing to do with each other?
Yeah, like some
A
guy
bug.
in
Yeah.
England thought about doing manga plot or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, okay, well, it's not like he knew us and he stole our idea or whatever. We were literally, it's just a same idea at a completely different time. But, yeah, I just thought that was, like, that's nuts. Kanye has made a lot of cool stuff. Like, Suzumiya Haruhina Yutsu, Nishijou, Free. We've talked about Free how many times?
They made Free.
Yeah, they did it Free.
So all the pretty animes.
All the pretty stuff. Yeah, that's what KyoAni's for. Everybody knows KyoAni is the place where pretty shit goes.
Well, hope everything's not lost. Some of the people are like irreplaceable.
Yeah. I mean,
We still have all the like notes and like.
I don't know. Did you see the picture of the building?
Yeah, but it's all saved on the internet now.
I don't know. I don't know how true that is.
I would guess they have a backup.
Again, I don't know how true that is.
But
There's literally a time where a video game company lost a bunch of their shit because like the hard drive got exposed to the sun and it died. It's like, are you fucking serious? It's like as serious as it can be. So yeah, I don't know. It's just it's fucking nuts, man. Can't believe all this shit just happened. So yep. I can't. So the death toll's up to 38, huh? That's yikes. Well, what's your news thing?
Defend the North. I went to
fighting that's a convention.
Yeah.
How's it going? You're going there.
Yeah, I've been there the whole weekend.
Yeah, how's it going?
I like the way they brought back the old stuff, like CVS2 tournament, Dirt Trike. I saw a bunch of old games there, like Soul Calibur 3.
I mean, it's a fighting game convention, right? You should.
Yeah, but I went to Combo Breaker. They didn't have everything.
Is Combo Breaker a convention?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I thought it was a tournament.
It's a tournament / convention.
No, I mean, there's a big distinction between primarily tournament and primarily convention. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I guess Combo Breaker's more like tournament.
Yeah.
I thought they were all the same.
No. Because the point of a convention is more to have people like hang out, versus the purpose of a tournament is more to have people compete.
This is also like a tournament then.
Yeah, but one of my question is, what are they emphasizing through the stuff? Because like I know at Combo Breaker there's an arcade, right? Mm-hmm. So that part and special would be more of the convention bit of it. But then everything else I've heard of is like mostly like showcases of shit, like games and stuff. And at that point, it feels like an industry thing, sort of like E3, you know, but a little more centered towards fighting game people. Whereas from
they
what
didn't
I
have that. There's only in Combo Breaker I only saw Skullgirls Mobile and another thing next to it. They didn't have like a bunch of showcases.
Okay, so then yeah, it feels like it's more centered on a tournament than it is on the actual convention part of it. That's what the distinction is, you know? Because like there's tournaments at other conventions, but is the focus of the convention the tournament, or is the focus of the convention the other stuff, and the tournaments are just kind of there?
Yeah, it was definitely more a convention thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I thought Defend the North was more of a convention as opposed to a tournament. Whereas Combat Breaker is more of a tournament than it is a convention.
Yeah, you're right.
So yeah, I'm not surprised. It should be, goddammit, if you're a convention. If you're mostly a tournament, then yeah, okay, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, that was super cool. There was a lot of cool people there in it. They brought me in to play Sailor Moon. It's a lot like...
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot like Street Fighter 2. But
It's
better.
broken, too.
I like it more than Street Fighter 2. I play both.
I mean, it's broken as shit. There's a lot of, like, infinite specials you can do in the corners. With Sailor Jupiter.
Yep.
Yeah. No, dude, I know that. I know about the trash fires. The trash fires are like, so much fun, because that's all you had when you were broke.
But, like, if you get really close to them, you just stun lock them.
Yep.
And do infinite damage.
That's because there is no fucking,
Pushback.
hits. Yeah.
Or, yeah, like, motion.
That's what I was gonna say. You don't get the placement after you get someone locked in hit stun. Like, it's just kind of there. You're still there.
Yeah. Then it keeps resetting the attack.
Yeah.
There's no scaling too.
Gross. It's gross. And I love it.
When the
it's
character
the kind
does
of
more
shit.
on chip than
Yeah. Yeah, more than actually hitting. Oh my god, is that Hotaru? I forget. It's been so long. I played that like drunk with my friends. We used to have like a bunch of things where we have like, here at the bottom of the barrel fighting games. Yeah. Let's try to see how this works out.
I guess I love the bottom of the barrel fighting games.
Yeah, they're so much fun. They're fun because it's more about goofing around than it is about being serious.
Yeah.
It's like being serious is like a whole thing, and then goofing around is like a whole different thing, you know? It's like a good movie, like Miller's Crossing, is fun. But at the same time, a really shitty movie like The Room is also really fun.
Yeah.
But they're fun in very different ways.
Yeah.
That's how I think of really bad fighting games and like good fighting games. Skullgirls is dope as shit. But you know what? You know what's kind of fun to play? Evil Zone. You have 2 buttons. That's it. And the buttons do specials at certain distances.
I think I saw that too there.
It's fucking awful. It's fucking awful, and it's so goofy. I love it.
And yeah, and they're also. Oh, I also saw this really cool controller there. It was like a SNES controller, but it had 2 of the left-right buttons.
Mm-hmm.
And it works on the computer, PS4, everything.
Really?
Yeah.
But it's more ergonomic, like a SNES remote.
It looks exactly like a SNES remote.
Shit,
it has the Japanese one and the American one.
Yeah, with the 4 colors.
The only thing that's different is the 2 buttons.
Damn, I kind of want to see that.
I'm gonna get it. It's cheap too. If you have Amazon Prime, it's an Amazon product. It's called 8-bit Nintendo.
I'm going to look it up right now. Come on, that sounds cool. You said 8-bit?
8-bit. I don't think it's Nintendo, but something like that. 8-bit controller. You'll probably just find it.
Okay. You mean 8-bit though?
Yeah, 8-bit though. That's it.
Yeah. It is $25.
Yeah.
Neat, and it has fucking joysticks.
Yeah, and it has motion control.
That's really cool. Yeah, that's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright, that's awesome. This is not shilling, but seriously, it looks cool.
I know, I'm gonna get it.
No, I just mean, like, you know, in the context of this, it may sound like we're shilling.
We're not.
So like, oh fuck, that sounds cool. Oh, that was awesome. I want that. But like, okay, yeah, but seriously, we have no brand deal or anything. This is just us going like, oh, awesome.
Well, we have to shout out our sponsors.
What? Where? When? Why would anyone? The idea that anyone would.
We gotta thank our Patreon supporters.
The same thing. Who? When? Where? Why? We have what? 20 people listening? One of them? Maybe? No, that's ridiculous. That's even dumber than the manga I want to talk about. From my Get Hype.
Alright.
By the way. Oh shit, Get Hype.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Guess what? How many times have you heard the phrase Oda Nobunaga but blank?
A lot from Rashad.
Right? In general, sometimes it's like Oda Nobunaga, but it's a little girl. Oda Nobunaga, but this. Oda Nobunaga, but in the modern time. Okay, let me tell you about the hypest one and why everything else is shit. And you don't need to fucking think about it. Okay, so Sengoku era, everybody's fighting, everybody's having a tough time, right? Okay. Now, when you die, assuming reincarnation works, do you necessarily get another human? No, right?
No.
Reincarnation means you come back,
yeah.
Right? You can get an animal. And according to Buddhist teachings, you get whatever is fair for how shitty you were in your past life. But, again, not necessarily how it works, right? If it works at all. If you believe in reincarnation, cool. If you don't, you don't. But gag manga love reincarnation. Sometimes action manga love reincarnation. Because then you could do isekai, right? Okay, check this one out, though. Oda Cinnamon Nobunaga.
Cinnamon.
Yes.
Oh,
you know why? You know why?
Why?
Because he died and he came back as a dog named Cinnamon. It's Oda Nobunaga, but he's a dog. And his name is Cinnamon. Nobody calls him Oda Nobunaga. They call him Cinnamon. And it's a dog with like Oda Nobunaga eyebrows.
So he just looks at you.
Yeah, it's a pissed off dog.
If you don't.
Yeah. But like his owner is like a teenage girl and she's so nice to him and he's delightful. And then other people start showing up as dogs.
Like
Data Masamune, dog. Takeda Shingen, dog. Yukimura Sanada, dog.
Okay.
Tell me that's not the greatest thing ever.
That sounds dumb. I like it.
Yeah. There's 6 volumes of it. And it just got a green light for an anime. Because people are like, you know what? Give me that dog Oda Nobunaga. Oda Nobunaga Cinnamon. Oda Cinnamon Nobunaga. Because it's a dog named Cinnamon. I mean, it feels like gold. Feels like the best idea ever. Like, why would you not want Oda Cinnamon Nobunaga? He's the best. He's a good dog. He's a good dog. So here, I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is the 6th volume where they say, hey, look, we're getting an anime. Look at that dog. Look at that dog with his evil eyebrows.
Oh, shit. He looks so evil for no reason.
He looks so evil. He's got evil eyebrows, just like Oda Nobunaga. And it says like, Oda Shinamon Nobunaga. Because it's a dog. It's Oda Nobunaga. And there's his owner. And she's just a nice girl. So, yep. That's what I'm hype about. I want more of this. I need more of this. It's just a dog. But the dog on the inside is having an internal struggle about being a warlord.
Oh, wait, you get to hear the dog's thoughts?
Well, yeah, you're following the dog. You're not following the girl.
Oh, I thought you found... Okay.
No. You're following the dog.
Oh, and he gets to talk to... okay.
Yeah. And he meets Yukimura Sanada, the dog. No,
I thought he was just gonna, like, look at the
just
people funny that approached the girl.
No. No, it's Oda Nobunaga. Trapped inside of a dog body, trying to figure out what the fuck he's gonna do.
It's actual him. Actually reincarnated.
actually reincarnated. And then Takeda Shingen is there, and Yukimura Sanada is there, and dude, fucking Date Masamune. It's a one-eyed dog. It's a dog with an eye patch.
You've seen a lot of stuff.
Yeah, because it's still fucking, it's still Date Masamune, and Date Masamune only had one eye, so the dog also can only have one eye. They're all in there, and they're all having dog battles.
What's that? What? You mean
You'll,
like they're
you'll
fighting
find
each other?
out. No, sort of. They're dogs, so they're territorials. It's like, this is my fire hydrant.
Okay. So it becomes political
Yes.
symbolism.
Yes, but dogs. Yes, but dogs.
Yes, but dogs. Okay.
So everything you're thinking of, yes, but dogs. He
So
is
it's like
adorable.
Snake.
He is an adorable dog with evil eyebrows. I remember the first cover was literally like the shadow of the ghost of Oda Nobunaga and then the dog. And it's like, ugh, what am I looking at? And then like there was a panel where it shows like what it would be if he was really Oda Nobunaga. It's like a naked Oda Nobunaga on the ground on all fours, being held to the leash by a girl.
Ah, that's weird.
It's like, well, I mean that is what it would be, right? But he's a dog, so we're just gonna let that slide.
That's it in the background, right?
Yep.
With the little giant laugh, and the dog's just like,
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's more panic, like, oh shit, yeah. Fuck, I'm a dog now. Yeah. But the dog's name is not Oda Nobunaga. The dog's name is Cinnamon. The girl's like, here's Cinnamon, and Oda Nobunaga goes, I must go.
Okay, I have to watch it. Especially-
When it comes out.
yeah. It sounds JoJo them.
It is. It is incredibly stupid. I just remember Date Masamune being like around a thing, and he's like, so the Dragon of the West has returned, and it's just a fucking dog. The dog with the eye patch. This is the best. I need more things like this. Oh man. Alright.
Well, it's becoming an anime, so
Yeah, I'm
maybe.
excited. I'm so hyped about
Memes
that.
are becoming so popular.
It's a bit, but it's the greatest bit of all time. So what are you hype about?
Skullgirls is getting a webtoon comic.
What?
Skullgirls is getting a webtoon comic.
Really?
Yeah.
Like by the Koreans?
No,
Oh.
by Americans.
Oh. What is it gonna be like a narrative thing?
Yeah.
Or is it gonna be like
It's gonna be like Adventures of Parasol and Misfortune.
really?
Yep.
Because Webtoon is a Korean company. So that's why I was like, okay. Huh. So is it gonna be about like trying to stop Bloody Mary or what?
It was just announced.
No one knows what the fuck it is then.
Yeah, there's just a picture of Misfortune, and she has a new costume and Parasol.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
And it's being helped with the staff of Skullgirls. Lab Zero. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Then that should be good. Wow. Alright. Well, do you know anything else about it or?
Nope.
Okie dokie.
I wish I did, but it's like just announced. So.
You get what you get. I'm still excited about all the Cinnamon Nobunaga. Alrighty. So, that's it from Manga Palette this week. So, if you're still listening, you guys get it.
Yeah, you guys get it.
Yeah, you get it, bye.